What's going on, guys? It's the Card Noob here, and today I have a little bit of a different gameplay here. It's not really, actually, it's just the same thing, using some assault kill streaks. I start off using the G36C, but then I go to the very controversial ACR. Now, in my opinion, the ACR is one of the most, not overpowered, but let's just say, special weapons in this game. You've got the... Hold on a second. You've got things like the Type 95, which are the specialist of the special guns. Because when I say special, I mean not overpowered, because there's no real overpowered guns in this game, in my opinion. Now, you can't get like Type 95 guys running around with rapid fire and red dot, and that pisses me off, but I'd never really say that a gun is actually overpowered in this game. I'd probably go to the extent of saying that a gun can be extremely powerful in comparison to the other guns in its category, but there's, unlike Modern Warfare 2, where you had guns like the TAR-21, where it would win literally every gunfight you got into if you were going up against people using, like, at any range you could beat a submachine gunner. You could beat people where you shouldn't be able to beat them. Like, an overpowered weapon, in my opinion, the definition would be, like, take for example the UMP-45. I consider that to be an overpowered weapon, because the UMP-45 could take out assault rifles at ranges that assault rifles couldn't take you out, which makes it overpowered in my opinion. Damn that guy, he stopped me on my street. So what I'm using right now is actually is the G36C, and I quickly switch over now to a sniper for like 2 seconds, so you get to see my sniping skill for a second. I am a very indecisive person. Like, when people say, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to use this particular class, I never stick to it with me. I switch classes out. I'm actually on the road to getting gold on this gun. Quick scope, get him, next guy. Oh, sad face. I think I get a good triple feed or something in here. Oh, the 5.7's akimbo. No, I don't. I change it. I should have changed it. 5.7's akimbo, if you didn't know, have a very nice little glitch on them. If you just, as you're reloading, just press triangle, and you should have full ammo on your gun. Boom. Oh, come on. Boom. Oh, come on. Yeah, here we go. So now we get into the real good stuff. So, I'm going to bring out my class. Now, this is probably the closest you're going to get to overpowered, probably with an assault rifle, other than the Type 95. As you can see, I die again here. I go on a nice little death streak, and then I go on a massive kill streak. So, the Scorpions have an interesting fact about them, though. I think it's 25% more run distance when you're using the Scorpions. But, in other words, my class is the standard Kill Whore class. Pred, Reaper, Pavlo, and, yeah. So I wanted to talk about something a little bit different. So I'm going to go on to the fact and say that, school. So I am an extremely, I wouldn't say extremely academic, but I'm a quite academic person. I do most of my work. I probably should have called in my Reaper here. And, you know what, this is boring me. It took me like 10 seconds, I'm already bored of talking about school. I try and get a double here, and I don't even get a single. Damn it! So, I actually find an ACR custom, which does me good. Now, when I'm playing on this map, Underground, I like to hold specific areas. This being one of them. I think we end up winning the match. I wouldn't have actually, no. A shed shot. This is probably, as you can see, I kill those guys pretty goddamn quickly. At close range, I think it's something like a 3-shot kill, but at long range, it's like a 2-hit kill. But you can put a silencer on it, because most maps, you can't even get close to the range where your damage starts to fully drop off. Like, your damage can drop off slightly, like I think it's a 3-hit kill to the head with a silencer at a certain range. Not to the head, oh, hardline, the boss. But, back to the ACR, it's like a 2-hit kill, I'd say. And you can see I'm not playing the objective. I noticed that all my teammates are. That's what made me, like, play the objective. Not play the objective. You've got to observe what your teammates are. Like, in most cases, you'll run into a team where they're all kill whores. See, that's when I think to myself, you know what? I need to be that person who runs out and gets a flag if I want to win. But when you're playing with a team like this, who consistently just want to go for the flags, like these guys weren't the best players in the world. My team and the other team, I will say that. This is like the second game in a row where I go 50 plus. And that's very odd for me. Like, I may seem like a good player, but you got to remember I play quite a bit at home, so I only pick out the best games I get for that entire session. Now, one thing I am actually absolutely terrible at is keeping a streak going after I've actually, like, you can see there, I died. After I've gotten it, oh, 21-ton giant. I think my Pavlos do work in this one. Haha, panic knifing. Sucks. I think I do start going for objectives soon if my Pavlo goes on a tear. I think it actually gets shot down. I don't use assault kill streaks a lot because I find that, using assault kill streaks, you're going to get those Pavlos, and you're going to get into those lobbies where the Pavlo gets you 1, maybe 2 kills. It's not really worth the 12 that you have to do. And, yeah, so it's really stupid to run assault on most matches. Like, you can usually find out if you play with the guys for just one match. If your team or the other team even put up, like, something like a, yeah, Pavlo did get destroyed, but I'm just trying to think of what I was gonna say. I had something in mind. But if your team are the sort of team, even your own team, because you got to remember I'm doing this on tests by lobbies. So say I run into a lobby where my teammates, even though they are good players, they always shoot stuff down. Now, what you got to remember is most of the time you're going to run into them when on the other team, which is fine in a way, but in other ways it's ridiculous. Like, you're never going to get an air support up that does anything because it's so easy to shoot stuff down in this game. Like, I think my second Pavlo gets me 1, max 2 kills, I reckon. I think, because by this time you can't go on, like, you can't get those 100+ games like you used to be able to do in Black Ops or Modern Warfare 2, and I've got a few 100+ games in Modern Warfare 2, got a few 100+ games in Black Ops. You couldn't go on them now because by the time everybody has some sort of stinger equipped, but by the time you have that full on way of playing, like, by the time, say for example I'm playing like this, I get a kill streak, I die, and then I get another kill streak. If I played like this, every time I got my new kill streak, it'd be shot down after the first kill streak. Maybe the first kill streak would probably go on a half-decent tear, but by the end of it, everybody's going to have their Stinger class equipped because they're going to expect it. Now, I think I die from this Stealth Bomber, and Stealth Bombers are pissing me off to the max right now. I have another video of that goddamn Robert Bowling. I was playing again, just on my own. I didn't actually record it, and I'm not going to post it because I already posted one exactly the same. Where I actually go on a 23 kill streak with, I think it was something stupid. It was pretty retarded. I think it was an MK14 or something. Like, it would have been a half decent gameplay if I had got that last kill, but too bad for this asshole on his ass. Knifes me. What the hell? Like, Akimbo FMGs is bad enough. Not FMGs, they were MP9s, I think. And, like, Akimbo MP9s are bad enough. Akimbo, any sort of machine pistol, is bad enough. But then when you bring into the equation that they panic knife you, panic knifing, it's overpowered enough when you allow them to do it in Final Stand. I liked in Black Ops, even though you got blop shotted a lot, and they refused to patch that for some reason. I liked how they had to do an animation before they landed. Now, they should have to do that in Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, whatever Modern Warfare we're playing. And, yeah. So, I'm going to have to finish up, guys, and hope you enjoyed this commentary. It's a little early, but you guys can enjoy the rest of the gameplay. I think I sort of die a bit, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been a bit of a change, going back to year 11, I haven't been able to play. This is an old gameplay, actually, but I haven't been able to play much, been doing a lot of other things, and, yeah, so, I hope you guys enjoyed listening to me talk about the ACR and everything else, because I have very random commentaries. And, yeah, so, finally on a final note, is, just one thing in particular, when you use the ACR, it's not an overpowered weapon. It's, like, it's powerful in consideration with the fact that you're going to be using things like, say it's a battle between stupid recon drone. Say it's a battle between a UMP and an ACR. At long range, this thing's going to be overpowered against anything. But if you consider the fact that the only time I consider any sort of gun like this overpowered is when you're versing pricks who use they use those blind eye and assassin classes. When you use blind eye and assassin and camp behind a little piece of cover with your ACR suppressed, you're an asshole. That's all I'm saying. Oh man, that could have been a triple kill. Oh well. You win some, you lose some. So yeah, guys, I said I'd finish up early, but I guess I'm finishing up now, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I think the final score is something like 54 for 13, if I guessed correctly. That's I know I got over 50, and I know I got over 10 deaths. I think I died from this stealth bomber. Yep, see, support kill streaks, shouldn't be allowed lethal. So anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you will continue to watch mine. My channel has been expanding at a steady rate. Most people would laugh at that. I will chuckle. And I think I get final killed, or I get final killed. Oh no, what are the spawns? And yeah, so we finish up Cap and B, and I will tell you the score, and then I will see you guys later. So the final score was 56 for 13, I think. But I'll leave you guys to check on your own, and I will see you all later.